Hello, welcome to Night.com TV. My name is Ayomide Akishilo. Today we want to talk about Nigeria's games against Senegal and Burkina Faso. Tonight, Thursday, March 23, we are going to be playing the Teranga Lions of Senegal, and 4 days later on Monday we are going to be playing Burkina Faso. We know Aritase Banse is going to be one threat. We played Burkina Faso in the AFCON 2013 final, which we won under Stephen Keshi. But today we want to talk about that match against the huge team, the quarterfinalist of the just concluded AFCON 2017. That's talking about the Teranga Lions of Senegal. We want to know, what do Nigerians think, and we defeat them? We have a lot of newcomers into the Super Eagles team. New players are coming in. Players like Tyrone Ebuechi, players like Joel Baze. These are new players into the team. What can these players add into the team? We want to know. Check it out. Let's go meet Nigerians. Let's know what they think about these matches.
There are two good oppositions. One against Senegal that plays
second in Africa,
and then Burkina Faso plays fourth, while Nigeria is seventh. So they are two good opposition and a good business for Super Eagles today and on Monday. But then the only area or the only aspect of demerit is that Raw is not opening a selection process to the home lads. We need to cajole these guys into Super Eagles, and that doesn't have, good opposition. When you make it up foreign pros, at times they're not available. At times injury, because in Europe they play week in, week there. 3 matches, at most 2 matches in a week. So they are also they wanna go one out easily than our own home lads. And then when do you think you can now bring these home lads and then let them get to top of their game? It is through these friendlies. Not when you now have international game, you now call them into camp. But then you still have ego issues and then a segregation in the team, and then you can hardly see them gel. But while you bring them, even for them to sit on the bench, it's a plus. Look at Stephen Ode. He's doing everything. 12 goals to his credit, and yet he's not in the Super Eagles. It's not done anywhere in the world, whereby a leading goal scorer in the country is not invited, except for injury. So Ross should also look inwards. If you can bring a goalkeeper like Daniel Akpe, who plays in South Africa, what's the difference between South African League and Nigerian League? It's the same thing we're saying. So you should throw his drag. He has to throw his drag net to look inwards, because charity begins at home, and that's the only way the Nigerian League can be appreciated in value, in cash and in kind. When they see Nigerian players playing in the Super Eagles, the likes of Jory Obabona started from Sunshine, and today we can see Omero also started from Sunshine, and they got a call up to the Super Eagles, and they maintain a sticky shirt. Kwambi, I can go on and on. And that is how you can have a formidable team and also improve the quality of the Nigerian league.
So you're saying because we do not have local players in the team, you don't think we can defeat those two teams?
That is not my issue. My issue is it's a good match for Super Eagles.
Do you think we can actually win this match?
Why we can't win them? Whether up or down, whether they are second and fourth respectively on the African log, that does not mean Eagles can hold their own head. Eagles is a big team any day. It's a big market any day. As far as I'm concerned, off paper, Nigeria is still the #1 team to beat in Africa. Yeah, the best market is Nigeria, and then after Nigeria you talk about Ivorian player, not even South Africa, not Senegal. If you want to look, go count, take statistics of Nigerian players that are in Europe. You get to know those making heroic performances week in, week out, they're Nigerians. So they're still the biggest team to play for any white team, for anybody, any national, anytime, any day. And they are also a good market for matchmakers any day. But my point is that Raw is looking out of the Nigerian league, which is not good. It's not encouraging the LMC, it's not encouraging the NFF. It's not a good point. It should look inwards and pick 1 or 2 players. Whether they start the game, they don't start the game. At least when they get in, there's going to be, blending. So by the time you now have a qualifier proper to play and you call them in, they won't be fret. There won't be ego problem. You see, well, I've been with this guy before, I played with this guy before. That the understanding comes in. It's not when you now have a big tournament, you now bring them in. You now say, oh, there's no cohesion in the team, that's why you didn't get to play. No, this is the friendly. You can bring as many as 30 players for the friendly. You can change the whole entire squad. We're not looking for who wins or who loses, but it's to build cohesion. CSR says the same thing, that he wants to build cohesion. So why not bring in the home lads? If you can bring Daniel Akpe from South Africa, that's my own point. As a goalkeeper, why not bring in the home lads? I don't know where I get my point. Okay, instead of begging Victor Moses and the likes of them, it should be a friendly whereby you can test new legs. People you've not seen before, but you've had them doing wonderfully well for their clubs. So that is just my own point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like 80% guaranteed that Nigeria might beat Senegal, and it's on nobody's ground. It's in London, so it doesn't really mean because Senegal won the African Nations Cup they are going to beat Nigeria. Nigerians got international players, young talented players that are coming in right now. They played together before, so this is an opportunity for them to actually showcase themselves. So I really think that they are going to perform and they are going to beat Senegal.
Oh, so you're not faced by the fact that Senegal recently just played together at the AFCON. So
Even
you think, though we played last year,
if you take it back to the time Zambia won the African Nations Cup, the next Nations Cup they missed it.
Yes.
An example too can be done from Nigeria too. After we won the Nations Cup, we missed the next one. So it doesn't really matter being the African Cup of Nations or winning the African Cup of Nations mean they are going to beat Nigeria. No, I'm giving you a no on that.
okay, well, talking about the squads, look at the squad of Senegal. You have the likes of Sadio Mane, third best player in Africa. You have the likes of Balde Keita, one of the most exciting wingers in Europe. Manchester United were interested in him last season. Well, you look at Nigeria, Victor Moses is not going to be available. We also know that Kali Keme is not going to play. He's injured right now. But so you think we still have
we have the likes of Ian Acho coming in. We have the likes of this guy playing in Arsenal. This Iwobi coming in to play. We have here Onazi. We have a very good wingers too to come in and fill the space. So I really sure that they will do well. They'll perform well. And you know, any talented young players that are coming in, they have that vibe to actually play. And we are going to win. We're going to surprise you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we know Kali Keme and Victor Moses are not playing. Does that mean that it's going to be a problem for us?
Really, it's not really going to be a problem, but you know those guys are the key players in the team. So missing them in a crucial match like that is something very.
Okay, if you want going to predict the scores, what would you say? Nigeria versus Senegal, we play tonight. What would you say could be the scores?
To be very frank, I don't know the crop of players they have now, because I've not seen the lineup and know the players that were in camp before then. To be very frank, I can't say that.
Okay, but looking at the squad in general, look at Senegal. They have someone like Sadio Mane in the squad. They have Balde Keita, one of Manchester United's targets. They have Koulibaly, a defender who Antonio Conte has repeatedly said he wants to buy for his team. We're going to be playing them this night. Do you think they could pose a threat to us?
Of course, all African teams, when it comes playing Nigeria, you know how they come out with thick skin. So it's not going to be a pushover match. I know, but our boys will want to represent us very well there.
Okay, we play Burkina Faso on Monday. Burkina Faso came third at the recently concluded AFCON 2017 tournament. And don't forget, we played them in the 2013 Nations Cup final, which we won under Stephen Keshi. But this time, do you think they can pose a threat? They have Chelsea Loni, Bertrand Traore in their team. They have Aritase Banse. You remember Banse? He's still in the squad. Do you think these guys can pose a threat to us?
Normally, there will not be any threat. It's a normal thing. Even though we use our normal underdogs to play them, it will still produce a result.
So you think a win is sure for us against Burkina Faso?
Yeah, I'm very sure of that.
Okay.
I'm very sure of that.
Since they can play together as a team, that can never be any problem for them.
Okay, we get some new boys. They come into the Super Eagles squad. Tyrone Ebuechi, Joel Boazi. All these players have white mothers, black African, Nigerian fathers. But do you think it's too much? Or do you think that Genotroa should bring players from the Nigerian Premier League?
Depend on his opinion, Sha. Can't say anything now. Depend on his opinion, but the one we have, they can play what they can play. Sure, we could buy it.
Okay, looking at Burkina Faso on Monday. Burkina Faso came third at AFCON 2017. They've played recently, but Nigeria, well, so do you think we can still win? They've played recently, so they still have that.
We have good squad. This thing is spirit, this teamwork. When they can play together, they will reach where they are going now. They will reach this point. They will reach the peak.
Okay, so just give us the Senegal match versus Nigeria. If you want to predict the scoreline, what do you think will be the score?
Nigeria will win, but the score is 2-1.
2-1 to Nigeria.
Yeah.
What about against Burkina Faso?
That's 2. Nigeria will win 2.
The players can beat Senegal because they are fit, they are up and doing. Our World Cup draws now. We are topping the group. So the boys are hungry for tournament.
Okay. Looking at Burkina Faso's match on Monday that we'll be playing, they have a very good squad. So they came third at AFCON 2017. And don't forget, we've not played. It's been a long while since we've played. But they just played recently. Do you think that will affect us?
That won't affect us. God, the boys I see now, they are hungry. That won't affect us.
Victor Moses and Kali Keme will not play this night. They are injured though. So you still have confidence?
Confidence in the boys.
You still have confidence that we can still win this match?
Yeah, you can still win.